the minute anything starts to feel slow, fuck it off. Welcome back, guys. Today we are down at Extreme Gym in France for Phoebe's, not just final session, but final session of prep.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts coming into this show and how are you feeling?
Crazy. I feel like last night I had a real moment. I was like, oh my God, it's the last one.
Show,
Like,
yeah.
It's just so weird how the time's just flown.
Literally, goes so quick, doesn't it? And this is by far our best look. Like, we planned this to be our on the money look, and we've done exactly that. So excited to bring you guys along for this final pump session, show you a little bit about what we're doing in the gym and why we're doing it. And Phoebe's also put up a question box, so we're going to be answering some bits that you wanted to know about her prep and also how she's managed this with her job as well. Catch you guys in a bit. So question I've got for Phoebe is, tell everyone what it is you do for work and also how you manage prep around that, because it's quite a hectic schedule, isn't it?
Yeah, so I am a dental nurse and I mainly like assisting like the surgeries and stuff like that. So obviously I start at 8, finish at 5:30. So I go to the gym at like 4:30 in the morning for my cardio, get some more steps in, go to work, and then you've got quite a long, like a 5-hour gap between like your meals, and then finish work, go back to the gym, more steps, and then just go to bed.
And obviously you've got quite an important job, like you've got to be mentally focused with what you're doing. How do you manage that with like the lower days on prep, or when we've been pushing for those like next stages of condition? How have you been able to just like separate work and prep? Because I think that's something people struggle with, to like be able to keep that focus.
Yeah, I think you've just got to realise like at the end of the day, it is something that you've chosen to do, and you could look at it two ways. You could go there and moan about it and be like, oh, I don't want anyone to talk to me today, like I'm feeling real down about it or whatever. I can just be like, I chose to do this, and I know that I've got a job to do as well, and just get on with it.
And I think you take pride in that. You take pride in your job, you take pride in the prep, and being able to kind of like jump between two different mindsets, like, right, I'm in work mode now, switch off the prep mode, and then back into prep mode when you need to get your cardio and stuff done. So yeah, you do a great job of that. And I don't think there's been one time you've ever said to me across the course of the prep, I can't get cardio in, or haven't got time to fit this in. Like you just always made time for it. And I think that's such a crucial element for anyone watching, guys, is when you commit to a prep, you've got to be willing to do everything, right? You've got to be willing to get up at 3, 4, whatever time it is to get these variables done, because you get the rewards in the end of it when you're standing there, like you're going to see yourself in the mirror, like the leanest you've ever been now, pumped up. So it's all worth it in the end. Yeah, that's all right. Just 12 to 14 here, Fee. I think like I've personally watched your confidence grow through the whole coaching period, not just through prep. Like, I remember there was a time where you wouldn't even tag me in anything on Instagram, and to get like one post-workout picture was like, it was hard for you to do. How do you feel like your confidence has changed over, not even just the prep, but the course of like bodybuilding, and what do you feel like it's done for you in that regard? I think remember when we did the show day video and you said like, you're always someone that does something you put your mind to. Do you feel like as you kind of do everything you say you're going to do, do you think that builds your confidence in the process of doing that?
Yeah, I guess so. Like, I feel like I really just needed to throw myself into it, and I don't know what else.
That's all right. You know, it's just something I personally noticed with you, is that your confidence has grown, and I think
I do agree.
We've wanted to prep for this for so long. And I wonder if an element of it is like we've been working towards this goal for so long. Like now you're living it. Like you're doing what you want to do. I feel like I've just really
immersed myself like in. Like your environment really makes such a big difference, and as I've like gone on throughout the prep, my environment has changed massively. Like obviously Finn's massively into bodybuilding. Like I've made so many friends and connections through bodybuilding that it does just sort of become your whole life. And I guess I've just grown in confidence because I'm surrounded by it, like 24/7. It's made a massive difference to be so surrounded by it, like mindset-wise.
So just for a bit of context on today's session, guys, we've done 2 back-to-back rest days. And we originally planned to do the pump session either Wednesday or Thursday. But again, just based on feedback, we decided to do it today because we knew that Phoebe had a really busy work day on the Wednesday. Thursday was also the travel day. So again, this is where you can't necessarily plan things to you can't plan things too much on the peak because you never know how the body's going to be looking or how it's going to be responding through the process. So we've decided to do the pump session today, which has worked wonders because we've been able to load Wednesday, Thursday as well. So again, literally really light session today. Anytime a rep slows down, we're calling the set. So it's a case of just, again, pushing some blood around, pushing some food around to prime things ready for tomorrow. Find exercises or certain muscle groups that you pump up that allow you to showcase your posing the best. So as Phoebe just said there, when she does lat training, she can sit into a side pose better. So that's something that we've always played into when pumping up for show.
I'm literally acting like I'm listening to something as well. I ain't got my headphones connected to anything.
So I always say to clients or first timers, always do more than one show or always plan to do more than one show. And I wanted to get Phoebe to talk about her experience with her first show versus her second show. And it's a prime example of why you shouldn't just let one placing or one show determine how you feel about the whole of the prep or how hard you've worked essentially. So what would you say your experience was at the first show, like how you felt coming off compared to the second show?
Yeah, it's a bit of a difficult one because like I know it's my first show and there's progressions to be had in between each show, but you can't help like when you go in thinking like you might have an expectation of something and you don't exactly get that. You can't help but feel a little bit deflated. And then we went again 2 weeks later and I came off and you saw like the difference in the way I was absolutely buzzing.
Yeah.
And yeah, I came third both times, but it was a completely different experience. And I'd also say like play around with different federations, find where you fit because not everywhere judges the same.
Yeah, 100%.
And like the backstage experience and everything, it all makes a massive difference. So definitely more than one different feds.
When you're doing these ones, drive your elbows forward. So if you do that one, that's it. And fight against my hand. There. Feel the difference at the bottom?
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Then extend. Good. Same this one. And drive back against my hand. There. Like that. Good. Nice. Yeah, nice. Cool. So one more set of biceps. We'll add in another one there. Do 2 more. And then same again, transition back to front and go again. Nice. And then if you do your PCA power pose. Nice.
There you go.
They are unreal.
You're good, yeah?
Oh my god. That's a wrap on show day.
Nailed it. So, as Phoebe said, that was, it's a wrap on the show day and her first ever pro qualifier. This was the show we set out to bring 100% for, and I think we can both say we did exactly that. How do you feel like coming off stage, and what are like the post-show thoughts?
So good. I'm absolutely buzzing. I feel like we couldn't have ended the season in a better place. I'm so happy with what we've bought, and I think that was like reflected up there in like 100%. My confidence.
Posing wise, flawless, like nailed it. You didn't feel nervous at all, right?
No, it's the first time I've not been absolutely shaking up there.
So super happy. Like nailed the peak. That's like the hardest that you've looked alongside. Like we said, the fullness in Phoebe's delts is the way that we can tell we've like really pushed that fullness to the max. So the cream rice paid off. But
the 300 grams.
300 grams of cream rice paid off. But all in all, guys, it's been awesome to have you as part of this journey. Phoebe smashed it from literally start to finish, and not even just the prep. From the minute that we started working together, it's been all in.
It has,
all
very
in.
Much
So
so.
This has solidified the start of our Road to Pro journey. So stay tuned for the off season and the next prep.